Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist Rusty McCranie and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, as you can see, we have an impactful storm system from the mid-Atlantic states down to the southeast today. Another storm system moving into the Pacific Northwest, and bitterly cold and dangerous wind chill values, just cold air in general in the plains. We'll get into it right now. As always, I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below where you're viewing from, what the weather is like. Maybe you live in the Delmarva Peninsula. The snow is flying right now. Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Virginia Beach, and the northern sides of North Carolina. Yes, this area of low pressure wrapping up just off the Carolina coastline is providing a mix of snow, sleet, freezing rain, and cold rain even into the Outer Banks. It is a really nasty travel day in the eastern and the southeast sides of North Carolina, south and east of Raleigh. Please be very careful out and about to places like the Jacksonville area. Going to be a big problem there, even towards Wilmington, as that changes over to a little bit of ice. Just some light rain right now through the Carolinas. The intensity picks up when you get back into Florida right now. We do have some thunderstorms along the west coast, including the Tampa-St. Pete area. Going to be some moderate rain for Orlando and Daytona Beach. Temperatures will be dropping behind this storm system. Just a wet and a relatively stormy afternoon for Central Florida. Back north of where we have all the activity, it's a relatively quiet but a pretty cold afternoon through the northeast. You know, places like New York City right around freezing. It's just an ice field right now in Detroit behind some of the snow that they had in the ice. It's really frozen up there in portions of the eastern Great Lakes. Same thing for the Ohio Valley and the Tennessee Valley as well. All of that snow, which was up to 8 inches in some spots, and now temperatures are way below freezing and wind chill values are dropping to below zero in the Ohio Valley and the Tennessee Valley. And that kind of cold and a lot more is going to be with us through the plain states as well. Look, even in the afternoon hours, Oklahoma City barely got above 10 degrees for an afternoon high. Temperatures in the central and the northern plains for daytime highs were at or below 0 degrees. That's all they could muster. Winds are still fresh. They're 20, 30, 35 mile an hour gusts. You factor that in, and wind chill values in the afternoon are still 20, 30, 35 degrees below zero. These are life-threatening wind chill values that are going to get that much colder as we head overnight. And we'll look at those extreme cold warnings coming up in just a second. Another impactful Pacific storm coming on as we speak right now. So Seattle's getting some rain, coastal Oregon, even to the northern sides of California. Still a little bit of kind of a rain-snow mix into the Spokane area, portions of the Olympic Range and the Cascades, northern Cascades. This will eventually turn into more snow as colder air begins to work its way into the area. So let's take a look at the advisories that are into effect right now. You've got gale warnings along the coastline of Washington. Strong winds, up to 45 mile an hour winds there in some areas. Winter weather advisories for Idaho and the western sides of Montana. And again, portions of the Olympic and Cascade Range as well. Here's the bitterly cold we're talking about. Bismarck, North Dakota, wind chill values overnight could still be 45 degrees below zero. If this pops up, that's what it's going to show you, some unbelievable cold. Omaha, Nebraska, wind chill values as cold as 35 degrees overnight, below zero, and we'll see that through all of Kansas, western sides of Missouri, northern sides of Arkansas. Oklahoma City, 15 to 30 degrees for a wind chill value below zero. Dallas, 10 degrees below zero. San Antonio, right around the 0 degree mark. Unbelievable. There's your winter storm warnings. Again, coastal sides of Virginia and North Carolina, some areas that typically don't see it. Southern sides of West Virginia, the eastern sides of Kentucky could all have between 4 and 8 inches of snow. And there's still a lot of flooding going on in some of these areas that were impacted by the storm the last couple of days. So once this storm moves off of the coastline, it's going to get a lot quieter in the east, but it's going to continue to get bitterly cold. So we'll see this storm system move off of the area here. Another storm system will kind of swing in through the Great Lakes. It's a little bit of lake effect snow right now. And then you've got an area of low pressure trying to kind of spin up right over portions of the Intermountain West, which would bring some heavy snow to the western sides of Colorado and the higher elevations. And you can see that area of low pressure just kind of dive to the south and to the east. And yes, behind this specific storm, there is another one that'll be working its way in about 48 hours. So this is the snowfall accumulation map. And again, as we go down the road, we can see places like Denver pick up several inches of snow here. earlier, again, you're looking at maybe a foot of snow through portions of eastern, even the central and the eastern sides of Colorado. Still significant snowfall could fly. Again, look, Virginia Beach, could we get 9 inches of snow? Elizabeth City, North Carolina, some unbelievable stuff. Again, the southern sides of West Virginia and the eastern sides of Kentucky, and then more snow will fly back through portions of the Great Lakes and the New England area over the next couple of days. And in between, again, wind chill values below 0, even down to San Antonio, Texas. Friends, as you can see, I'm out of time. I really appreciate you guys hitting that thumbs up for me, liking this video if you appreciate this content. If you haven't subscribed to Weather Express, please subscribe right now. Thank you so much, friends. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.